start. Let's get started really quickly. Okay, so if you go online, okay, if you guys go online, let me just take roll real quick. Okay. Ian.
Here.
Bye.
Here.
Alan.
Oh, hi, sir.
Oh, hello, Alan. How are you? The chosen one. Why does it look like it's nighttime where you are, Yubin?
Because it is.
Where are you?
I'm in Korea.
Oh, 안녕하세요. Oh. Are you Korean?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Shiba. All right. Okay, so Umadasai. William Gates. Sorry about that, Yubin. Uma, where's the Uma sauce? Gata.
Here.
Henry's here. Eleanor, Lance and Logs are both here. Dylan and Thanianos and Getty Woo.
Hi.
Woo, woo.
Are we doing another presentation this year?
No, we're not doing. No, we are not. Thank God, guys. Do any of you guys have dogs? So my neighbor has this really old Chihuahua, and I leave food out for it, and I leave a little bit of milk, and this stupid stray cat keeps coming and stealing the milk. So what did I do? I put some gasoline in the milk. And then what happened was the cat drank the gasoline and its head went like this and it just started running all over the place and literally just stopped and fell over.
So you killed it?
No, it ran out of gas.
Cat? Oh, you're funny.
All right, on that note, all right, okay. Looks like none of you guys enjoyed that one. I thought it was hilarious. Whatever, leave me alone. Dylan, do you get a thumbs up for me? Do I get a thumbs up? All right, okay, so that being said, you guys have a quiz. I see Bai's laughing. He's cracking up. I'll take that. All right, so, all right. So what I need you guys to do is I need you guys to go to Portal. Now, I told you guys I was going to be using a different software to test, okay? It is called ProProf. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your assignments. You're going to go to your quiz, okay? Let me see. It's reports, assignments. Yeah, it should be there. That's weird. Okay, give me 1 second. Oh, whoops. You know what? I had it showing up at 25. Let me just change that. I think I got confused on the assignment. So give me 1 second. Filter this week. Okay, apply filters. What the hell? Don't tell me it did that. Okay. All right. So I need everybody check your email. Okay. I'm going to be sending you the quiz that you guys will be taking. Okay. I'm going to send you a link. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put the link in the chat. Okay. All right. Let me know when you all get there. Make sure you put your full name and your email in there. It is a 5-minute quiz. Now, this is a specialized type of quiz. If you go to another website or if you try to go somewhere else, it will give you a warning and it will fail you. Okay? Let me know when it asks for the password. Make sure you guys sign up and everything like that, or sign in. Okay. Are we ready to go?
Logan's Zoom crashed, by the way.
Okay. All right. We'll tell him to load it back up.
It said my email wasn't like authorized.
What do you mean? You're not signing in.
It gave me a sign-in thing.
Yeah.
No, don't sign in.
So you just press
You just click on the link. So you click on the link,
Mm-hmm.
put your name. So like if I click on it and just hit start, it should give you the option to start.
Wait, where did you send us the link?
I put it on in the chat.
Hey.
That's where it is. So click on the link in the chat. It's an active link, and it should ask you for a password, correct?
Yeah.
Are we ready to go? Okay, it's a 5
Wait,
minute.
wait, do we put our email or no email?
Put your email in there. Yes, your school email.
Got it.
Okay. The password is no spaces, putting it here. You may begin.
What is the password again?
It's in the chat.
Wait, you say no email?
No, oh my goodness. AP students, freshmen, the link to the quiz is in the chat on Zoom.
Can you resend the link?
It keeps saying that the email is not authorized.
Yeah, same for me.
Don't log in.
Wait,
Did-
I'm not logging in. It's just
So
I
on the
press
website,
start
that's for
and
an
then it gives me a
email.
warning.
Hold on. It's doing what? Hold on 1 second. Jeez. Okay, let me go to security. No. Save.
If we have other tabs open and as long as we don't like go onto the tab, it's fine.
Yeah, you should. That should be okay. So, here I'm resending the link. So try going on again, and because what I did is I added all of you guys to a class, and that's what I think is happening. Okay, go on again, and just in the ID, just put anything in there. It doesn't matter, but make sure you have your full name. That should work now.
It didn't work for me. It still
Didn't
says
work
email's
either.
not
It didn't work
authorized.
for me either.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. What is going on? Let me do this. Hold on. Let me go to classrooms real quick.
What?
Okay, try now doing it one more time. I just deleted you guys.
Nope.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Still
either.
nothing.
Oh shoot, that's what it did. Okay. I see what happened. Okay. For some reason, make sure, okay, you can put your emails in now. Give me 1 second. I see what happened. For some reason it changed because I made you guys in a class, and what it did is that's what it was. It was checking to see if you were authorized for that. Okay, now do it one more time. Now you guys should be able to start it. And the password is Marty Party. You guys in now? Okay, good. Okay, 5 minutes. Good luck.
Ms. Martinez, was Marty Party, did that have any capitals in it or?
No, it didn't. Read the chat. You're an AP student. These are the things I should not be having to repeat. Okay. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're waiting for a couple more people. Okay, is everybody done? Yes? Okay, great.
Yes.
All right, so, good job. Majority of you guys got 100%. So I can't, obviously, because it's being recorded, go over the answers. But the good thing is I can send you guys the report, and it's a good thing. Getting up to let my dog out of my room. Okay, cool. Okay. Why did you say okay, then spelled out okay? That's interesting. All right.
I don't know. I mean, I did it already, so
All
it's
right.
fine.
Awkward things that we do in our bedroom. Okay,
I
so
don't like it.
all right. Okay, so good job. Okay, so now, so for those of you who have had me before, would you say that ProProfs shows off the coding a lot better? It's definitely easier, and it's just a more advanced system. How many of you guys accidentally clicked the tab away and it gave you a warning? Yeah, see, so that's what happens if you click that other tab. It makes sure that you stay on it for security purposes, okay? All right, so we have some methods that we need to learn, okay? So here we go. Let's get started. Are you guys ready?
No.
I hate you.
I know.
Okay, so go ahead and open up Eclipse. Now, again, remember, for this class, you guys should always have Eclipse open, and then what's it called? And go back to your strings. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue on from my original string class. Okay, you guys good there? So if you guys remember, just a quick brief review. What we did is we covered 5 methods. We covered dot length, okay? We covered dot string. We covered, dot length, dot to uppercase, dot to lowercase, substring with 1 parameter, which was inclusive to everything else, and dot substring 2 parameters, which is inclusive to exclusive. Now, I told you guys there's still going to be other ones that you need to know, all right? And the reason why you need to know them is, like I said, is on the actual AP. On the actual AP, what's going to happen is you'll be able to use these methods. So, and basically what it does is it will simplify it. You're using Java. So most of the table readers at the APA course are actually pretty good, and they actually get a kick out of it when they see other people using advanced Java. So here we go, ready to move on. All right, and again, as I told you, the method names, for the most part, kind of tell you what the actual method does. All right, so here we go, getting started. Character at. Okay, the character at method. So let's say that I make string, we'll say string s equals, this is a string. Okay, it's just a sentence, it's a string variable, all right? And I say system.out.println, I'm just gonna put some spaces here so you can see it, s.char at, and I say 6. What this does is it returns the character that is in the 6th index. Now, the big confusing thing that a lot of people do is, again, letters, if I'm counting the length, Gary, if I'm counting the length, what does it start with? What number?
0.
No.
Oh, it starts at, the length starts at 1.
1. And what does an index start at?
0.
0. So these are using, just like substrings, these are using the indexes. Length is usually the only one that is going to start at 1. So we have s.char at 6. So if I run this, oops, let me get my controls out of the way. Okay, there we go. So if I run this now, this prints out s, okay? Prints out an s. So that means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The space counts. 5, s is at the 6th character. Okay, I can also store it in a variable. Now, the thing you have to remember is it's a character. It returns a character. So you have to store it in a character variable. So if I do, I'm just going to cut this and I paste this here, s.car@6, and then I print out letter, it prints out S. So you have to start understanding and you have to start making mental notes of what this returns. Character at, okay, dot char at, and let's say an index number, okay, and it spits back an int, okay. So this is the character at method, char at, okay. And again, key things to remember, you can store it in a variable. That variable must be a character. All right. Now, the next one, okay, this one is a pretty easy one, okay? We're gonna continue working with string S, okay? So S up here, this is a string. We're just gonna continue using that. Does anybody have any problem with that? And for right now, at least for right now, what I'm gonna do so that you guys can all see it, I'm going to make my previous instruction a giant block comment so we can see a little bit better what's printing out. Okay, so for example, we see S, all right? So we're not losing anything, but you can just see the newer methods, okay? The next one that we have is the replace method, okay? And this one is dot replace, but it has two parameters, okay? You have value with a value, okay? So if I were to now say, take a look, the first value is the one that is being replaced. So if I say s.replace, and I'm going to replace and even it tells you, that's a cool thing, it tells you, I didn't know that, that's cool. So it tells you, okay, I'm going to replace all i's, okay? Now remember, you're replacing characters. I'm going to replace all i's with m's. You know what? I'll replace them with capital M's. Now, if I run this, okay? That is Korean for this is a string. Right, Yubin?
Sure.
And I believe it's Greek for Marty is amazing. Thanos, am I close? Not, no? Not at all? Okay. All right. So, okay, so again, what you're doing, the key thing that you have to remember is remember the order. The old character comes first, and what you're replacing it with comes second. Okay?
Wait, Mr. Martinez.
Hi.
For the previous one, isn't it spits back a character, not an int?
I don't know why I did that. I had a brain fart. Thank you, Gary. Everybody say thank you, Gary. Thanks for pointing out my ineptitude. Jeez.
It's not an, it's a for before character.
What?
It spits back a character.
Who is
not an.
grammatically correcting me?
I am.
It's
Who's-
Eon. It's
Is
Eon.
that
Mr.
Cho?
Eon answering.
It's Eon.
No, it's you,
Of
man.
course it's
No, it's
Eon.
Eon.
Eon the
Ewan.
peon. Ugh. Thanks, Ian.
Onion.
Yeah,
Ian.
anytime.
I love it, Ian. Thank you. I'm so happy to have you back in class. Woohoo! All right, that being
Good
said.
stuff, Mr. Answering Machine.
What?
All right, Mr. Dylan Chihuahua.
Sure thing, Mr. Takes an Eon to use the answering machine.
Hey
All right.
guys. Hey guys, let's calm it down. We're all friends. Yay. God, I hate children. All right. So
Why do you teach?
for the money. All right. So next thing. All right.
Didn't Keanu Reeves give you like a car or something? Just reach out to
Okay.
him.
All right. Now, so the next thing we have matches. Okay. Matches. This one is an important one. All right. Matches. All right. So let's say, and who can guess what it's going to be? Dot matches. All right. So we have this is a character. Sits out. And what I'm going to do is, let's say, for example, in this instance, let me copy this. I'm going to make a new string here. And I'm going to call it, I'm just going to say this a string, okay? Now, this is a built-in method that you would call upon in the string. So what I would do is I'm going to use my initial one, s dot matches, okay? And I put in t, okay? This dot matches t. Now, t is a string. And what this is going to do is it's going to print out a true or a false. Right now, this a string. Is that equal to this is a string? No, it's not. It's got to be exactly the same. So if I copy this and I paste it, I run it now, it's true. It is case sensitive. So let's say that I capitalize this S. It is back to a false. The other thing that I'm able to do is, let's say I actually want to compare it to a literal. I'm able to do that as well. Okay? This is a string, okay? But if I put this as a string, it is now true. So the dot matches, I want you guys to know it because every now and then in a rare blue moon, rare blue moon, it will probably become useful. Out of any of the ones that we are learning today, this one will probably be the most useless. Okay? Sound good? Yay. Moving on. All right, this one will actually be extremely useful, especially in how do you say, what's it called? Like on the AP actual questions. This one is called index of. And what this does is it finds the starting index of an item. Okay? So if you remember, character at returns the letter or the character. Index of returns the number. And that number will be what value? What type of variable do you think that number is? By Alex. What variable do you think that will spit out?
Int?
Int. Why an int? Can we have half an index?
I don't think so.
So would it make sense to put it in a double? Bingo. Good. Okay, so the starting index of a number. Okay, so let's say I'm going to do a new string, and I'm going to say string x equals okay, the theater there is open, all right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, let's say, for example, I say string word equals the. And then I'm just going to sys out, and I'm going to say x dot, and again, I'm calling on x because I'm using the method from this string. X dot index of, okay, actually we'll just do capital TH, index of, whoops. And I say word, okay? And what this is going to do is it is going to tell me the starting index of the word, okay? So in this instance, the starting index of the word is THE, THE. Now here's the thing, it needs to match perfectly, okay? It needs I can either do it by a letter, which is 0. I can do it by a lowercase letter, okay, 4. Or, okay, I can do multiple words and stuff like that, or I could do the entire phrase. I can even say this. I can even use the literal itself. Now, What do you think this is going to print out?
4.
4.
Why? Why is it going to print out 4?
There was a the in theater.
Exactly. So this is a trick question. This is an AP type of a question. People will see this and they will assume that the starting index is actually 0. When in actuality, the actual matching index is 4. So when I run this, it's 4. Now, if it is not present, it prints out a -1. This is useful when we get into our if statements and stuff like that, okay? If the index isn't there, or let's say you're cycling through words or you're cycling through a database of names, and let's say you're looking for the name Susan in a list of like 300 names and it spits back a -1, guess what? It's not there, okay? But if it is there, it'll spit back the index and you can just go to that list and find that name. All right. Now, again, the key thing that I want you guys to remember is notice that when I use this index of, I used the variable or I used a literal. Either one works. Right, Gary? Okay. Right, Henry?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Okay. Now, we're going to use the string S again. Last index of. Which is last index of, okay? And then you can either have the variable or literal. So just going to copy this to just kind of, I'm just copy this actually. And copy. So for example, if I say last index of, in this case, what I do is I'm going to make word the, and I say the last index of word. In this case, it's 12. The reason why, this is the last index of where it appears. Here's the tricky part with this, guys. And again, it works the same way. So if I were to say in literals, the, it would give me the same thing. If it's not there, let's say thigh, gives me a -1, okay? That means it's not present. So these are useful because you can find the first index of something. You can find the last index of something. It's very useful if you're going through a loop and you're trying to figure out how many times maybe a letter appears. But here's the other thing that you have to remember. How many times does the technically appear in this? Let's say I did this. How many times does it technically appear now?
3.
3 times.
3 times. There's no method that finds like the middle one. Does that make sense? You kind of have to use these methods with a little bit of trickery in mathematics to find that middle one, okay? But it's not too difficult. Again, me being the brilliant and amazing and gorgeous person that I am, will guide you through all of this. Stop laughing, Alan. All right. Oh, I hate children. All right, here we go. So, does anybody have any questions up to this one? Nope. Okay. So we're going to learn two that are, these two are actually going to be very, very helpful when we start doing comparisons. Okay. Equals. Now we haven't gotten into mathematics yet. Okay. We'll go into that, I believe tomorrow. Okay. We'll go into mathematics tomorrow, but right now we're going to deal with strings equality. Okay. If I'm comparing one string to another, we use the dot equals. Okay. So for example, let's say I have string A equals hello. And I had, and I had string B equals hello. Okay. So I have both of these here, 2 strings, right? Are we good? Thumbs up? Okay. So you have string A equals hello when you have string B equals hello. These are Adele's favorite variables. Get it? Hello? No, I hate all of you. All right, whatever. Jeez, come on now. All right, work with me here. Thanos, not even a chuckle? No, nothing? Not even, no, nothing? Not even a little bit? All right, whatever. Okay, so we have equals. Let's say I want to see if A is equal to B. Now, do not get this confused with compare to. Okay? Do not get this confused with compare to. Compare to is, what's it called? Which one was it?
Matches.
Matches. Sorry, dot matches. Completely separate. Okay? So I'm going to say A dot equals B. And in parentheses B. Sorry. Okay? And right now, that's false. One's capitalized, one isn't, correct? If I were to do this, then it is true. It has to match perfectly, okay? This yields a true or false, okay? Now, the other thing that I want you guys to realize, so you have A equals hello, B equals hello. Here's where you have to start understanding the way programming works, okay? So A dot equals B. Now, B is a string, right? Take a look what I can do now. Dot to lowercase. A dot equals B dot to lowercase. I'm using methods within the parameters. Now, when you do this, you must work your way inside out. So B is hello, capitalized. What does this convert it to? Thanos, what does this now convert to? Just for this one instance, what does it convert to? Come on, Thanos. Gary, what does this convert to?
Hello, but with all lowercase.
Hello, all lowercase. Now I go A dot equals. So I always, it's just like PEMDAS. I work my way, parentheses, exponents, etc. I work my way inside out. So this becomes a lowercase hello. A dot equals B dot lowercase. Is that now, does lowercase hello equal lowercase hello?
Yes.
Yes, it does. I could also do it like this. A dot to uppercase. And again, this spits back a string. Strings, every string has its own method. I can then say dot equals B. A is now all capital, or so B is, so we'll work our way out. Okay, or actually we don't have any parentheses, so we can work our way left to right. This now, A now becomes a what? Eubin, what does it become?
Hello, uppercase.
Exactly, and does that now equal B, which is to uppercase?
Yeah.
Bingo. Being able to understand that you, whatever, so for example, if it spits back a string, that string has all the methods that A and B have, and it will simplify your life. Being able to add on simplifies your life. Now, this is one way to do it, where we did 2 uppercase and 2 lowercase. But there's also another method that takes care of this that's built in. A dot equals ignore case. B. This is a method that is very helpful because it doesn't matter if it's hello or uppercase or lowercase. Okay. In this instance, it's B, but if I just ignore the case, is it an H of any format, an E of any format, L of any format, and an O of any format? Yes, it is. Therefore, it's true. The dot equals ignore case is used a lot for usernames. When you're putting in your email as a username, usually it's not case sensitive. It doesn't matter. So it will check dot equals ignore case. Some people like to put capitals. Some people like to put lowercase when they're typing in their username. What you're looking at right there is what happens behind the scenes. All right. And then the last one. So here we go. This last one I'm actually not going to do. I'm not going to do this one because it's a little bit, we haven't gone over the ASCII table, and it's going to be better once we learn the ASCII table. So right now you're going to stick with these. Now in total, okay, I believe there are 12 that I have taught you guys, okay? You have dot length, dot two uppercase, dot two lowercase, substring 1 parameter, substring 2 parameter, okay? Dot caret, dot replace, dot matches. And let me put that in here. Okay. Dot index of, dot last index of, dot equals, and dot equals ignore case. Now, the key thing that you guys have to remember is with the dot equals, does not work with numbers, okay? All right, string or little. It does not work with numbers at all. So that's the key thing that you guys just have to realize, all right? All right, so that being said, does anybody have any questions regarding this? Anyone? Okay, so you'll need to know all of these. Your quiz tomorrow, I wouldn't say that it's a mini test, but your quiz tomorrow, it's probably not going to be multiple choice. It'll be a short answer quiz. It'll probably be about 7 questions. 5 will be where 5 of them will be where I am asking, or 5 of them will be short answer. You just tell me what it is. And 2 will be you actually coding. Okay. So that's it for right now, because that's what I wanted to get through. Again, thanks guys yesterday for being patient. These methods, again, are going to be super, super, super helpful. Okay. Anybody have any questions before we stop? By the way, have all of you guys been able to access the videos online and see the Zoom and stuff like that? The good thing about, again, about this programming class, it's really helpful to be able to look. I've been recording in HD, so the quality's actually been very, very good. Okay. So anybody? All right. The other thing that you guys will probably like is I'm actually going to give you a study guide. Okay. I have a PowerPoint of all my methods that go over what every single one of them does. Okay. This will be a good study tool for you to have. Again, honor system, you are not allowed to, you are not allowed to, how do you say, use this on a quiz or a test. Now, one of the other things I want you guys to do is I want all of you to share your screen right now. You guys should all have a share screen button. Go ahead and do that. Okay. All right, give it a second. All right, let me see. Where's the gallery view? Are all of you sharing your screens right now? Hold on one second. Shared screen, side by side mode. That's what I want. Okay, so, all right. Let me see. Okay, because what I'm going to do, there's a way that during your okay. So everybody, stop sharing. Here, I'll do this. Okay, so what's going to happen, guys, is when I'm giving you guys the quiz, you guys will probably share your screen. And what I will do is I will be able to go through each one of you guys' screens to check and make sure. I will be doing it at random, okay? And then other than that, but the thing is I got to figure out how to do it in privacy mode so that nobody sees it, okay? Other than that, that's it for right now. I just wanted to do a quick test. Anybody, again, have any questions? That's 14 methods that you need to know, 8 variables. You need to know their bit rates. Your test is when?
The 8th.
When? Next Wednesday, yep. No, the 9th.
Oh, the 9th.
8th we're reviewing, and then the 9th. Now, again, also remember, I always review the night before. Okay? So you'll have like a 1-hour review. What time is it in Korea, Ewan?
Or like 5.
You
AM.
got up this early to be in my class?
I had class at 12 a.m.
When do you sleep?
at like 2 p.m.
Oh my goodness. Are you a vampire?
I guess. I don't know.
And Alan, what time is it for you? Like 3?
No, I'm in US.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
They have you, you might want to let the school know. They have you listed as an international, like that you're in China.
Oh.
You might want to let them know. So, all right, guys, great job. I'll put this video up but more than likely, I'm not going to put it up right away. I will put it up after the next class finishes their quiz. And normally, if we were in a regular classroom, we would review the answers right away. But because people still have to take this quiz, I can't do that. You guys all understand that, right? But the good thing is I can send all of you guys your reports on how you did. I will have your quizzes up and your gradebook updated by tonight. So you guys, but for the most part, everybody did really well. If you ever want to meet with me privately, please just email me and we can set up a mini Zoom session. Sound good? All right, guys, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.